Howdy, folks. I'm glad you all could be with us for the 10,000th performance of the Golden Horseshoe Revue here in Frontierland in Disneyland. Now, for this special occasion, we call it the Augmented Golden Horseshoe Revue. And that's because, in addition to our usual stars, Wally Bogue and Betty Taylor, we have some special guest stars. Now, we got a real rootin', tootin', shootin' show. And I've got my table reserved for you. So, right over that away and through those little bitty old doors and tell them Walt sent you.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? Who are you?
I'm Bill Bailey. I've come home.
Tickle those ivories, Mr. Piano Man, please.
When I first went on vaudeville, the Old West had not yet been discovered.
At the Golden Horseshoe Cabin.
Before we get to the main feature of this video, let's take a brief look at the history of both shows at Disneyland and Magic Kingdom. The Golden Horseshoe Revue, a beloved musical entertainment attraction and dining venue, first opened its doors on Disneyland's grand debut in 1955. Nestled in Frontierland, it quickly became a cherished fixture. The show's music, including the signature tune Hello Everybody, was composed by Charles Levere, who also played the original piano with lyrics by Tom Adair. The script was a collaborative effort between two of its stars, Wally Bogue and Donald Novis. July 13, 1955 marked a special occasion, the 30th wedding anniversary of Walt and Lillian Disney. To celebrate this milestone, Walt and Lillian hosted a grand party at Disneyland, 4 days before the park officially opened to the public. After a long morning of overseeing final preparations for the opening of the park, Walt and Lillian welcomed their first guests to Disneyland in grand style. Walt, taking a well-deserved break, joined Lillian to greet their invitees. Travelling down Main Street, USA in Surrey's, guests marvelled at the nearly completed park. The sounds of a Dixieland band filled the air as they entered Frontierland and boarded the Mark Twain riverboat, where mint juleps were served during a memorable voyage. Following the riverboat journey, the festivities moved to the Golden Horseshoe Saloon for a buffet dinner and a lively performance by Wally Bogue, Donald Novis, and Judy Marsh as Slewfoot Sue. In a surprising turn, Walt Disney himself stole the show, leaning over a balcony to interact with the performers. His spontaneous enthusiasm led to raucous applause and calls for a speech as he joined the performers on stage. The popularity of the Golden Horseshoe Revue inspired a duplicate show, the Diamond Horseshoe Revue, which premiered in Frontierland at Walt Disney World on its opening day in 1971. Directed and performed by Boag, it was described as a rollicking stage show right out of the Old West, complete with dancing girls, comedians and singers, including Slewfoot Sue herself. The show ran until October 1st, 1986, when it was replaced by the Diamond Horseshoe Jamboree, featuring characters like Sam the Bartender and Miss Lily, which continued until 1995. Various shows and food service options followed, but the venue ultimately became a seasonal-only attraction. Inside the saloon, a raised stage hosted performances with a small three-piece band playing in front. Guests were seated at round tables and wooden chairs on the main floor, with additional seating in a horseshoe-shaped balcony. Though the show was free, limited seating of less than 1,000 guests per day required tickets to be obtained early at the hospitality desk by the Disneyana collectible shop on Main Street. Guests could purchase soft drinks, cold sandwiches and chips, but the revenue rarely covered the costs, leading to the show's eventual closure. The show persisted thanks to the support of Vice President Dick Nunis and sponsorship from Del Monte from 1979 to 1984. The Diamond Horseshoe at Walt Disney World featured a larger venue with a bar on the left side of the room, unlike Disneyland's right side bar. When Bogue returned to California in late 1973, Bert Henry, who had been his replacement at Disneyland, took over in Florida. The 30-minute show consistently played to full houses. Slewfoot Sue and her dancing girls opened the performance with a song, followed by the MC and an Irish tenor who entertained the audience. A comedic travelling salesman delighted with balloon animal antics. The show featured the song Pecos Bill from the Disney animated featurette, with the travelling salesman reappearing as the iconic cowboy. A comedic highlight was Pecos Bill being hit in the face and spitting out teeth that were actually beans. The finale showcased a can-can dance by Sue's girls and a final song by the entire cast. The Golden Horseshoe Revue in Frontierland Disneyland officially closed on Sunday, October 12, 1986. Wally Bogg, Betty Taylor and the Golden Horseshoe Revue lasted over 50,000 plus shows, helping it to maintain the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest running stage show in history. In 1986, the show at Magic Kingdom was renamed to the Diamond Horseshoe Jamboree and required advanced dining reservations for the first time, which could only be made by arriving at rope drop. Nearly 10 years later, the show changed again and went under the Diamond Horseshoe Revue again. However, the menu was changed significantly, and the restaurant went from a table service restaurant to a quick service restaurant. This version closed on February 1st, 2003. A few months later, Goofy's Country Dancing Jamboree opened at the restaurant's former location. The 18-minute character show closed less than a year later. For 5 years, until 2009, the Diamond Horseshoe sat empty and unused. They reopened seasonally, selling sandwiches as a quick service restaurant. In recent times, the Walt Disney World version was a seasonal table service restaurant with ADRs available, but no show and an empty stage with the exception of a piano player. Lunch was served from 1 p.m. until 2:55 p.m. Dinner started at 3 and went until 7. And now, the main feature of this video. This video was filmed by a good friend of mine in 1989 and features most of the show from that year. Please enjoy.
Oh, well, yeah, we need a good fiddle man. Well, how much are you paying them for? You got it all wrong, son. I don't pay them. See, they pay me. Hey, you got any gold nuggets? No. I got the chicken nuggets. David, what you want this for? lady putting me in your show, remember?
Yeah, I remember all right.
Well, honey, I got this new act I've been working on. I want you to take a look at it.
Oh, honey, you're always trying to get my show. You're doing that funny looking thing.
This is it.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, David, here we go. The big one. Oh, well, yeah, Lily, you know, we always get a really nice looking bunch of folks here at the old Diamond Horseshoe.
Yeah, but we could use some new curtains. Oh, and how about a few more tables in the back? In the menu shack, we got to class up that menu. Do you have any lobster tails?
Lobster tails?
Yeah.
Lobster tails? Sure, Lily. I've got lots of them. Lobster tails. Okay. Once upon a time, there was this handsome lobster. Walking down the beach with his buddy. Oh, Lily, honey. Yeah. That's one beautiful dress. But I wouldn't wear the long gown, sugar. It'd pick some dirt.
You ought to see what the short ones pick up.
Speaking of that, Lily, you didn't have to find somebody special out there on the road, did you? wide open spaces.
There's a glorious amount jumped into.
Oh, yeah? Well, it looks to me like you almost missed.
You boys don't think it's too tight, do you?
Let's just say if you had a nickel in there,
Yeah.
I can tell you there was heads or tails. Now, Lily, honey, don't you pay them boys no mind. Why, that dress just brings out the bust in you. The best in you. I'm sorry, Lily. It ain't my fault. Jeff over there shares me to tell you that.
Oh.
You know, it's just great having you and the gals back, Lily, but there's one little bitty problem.
What's that, honey?
Every time you beauties walk in here, all of these folks quit buying drinks.
Ooh, I'll take care of that for you, darling. Come on, boys.
Girl, his name was Lily. She carried her charm to everybody. So I had to marry Lily or die, die, die. I had to marry Lily or die, die, die. You know, now them boys and girls look mighty good together, don't they?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they're kind of like you and me would look good together, too. If you just let me be in your show.
Oh, now, Sam.
Lily, you wouldn't even hesitate if you saw my new act.
Oh, another back. What is it this time?
Well, it's a little something I threw together in my spare time. A little something, yeah. Folks, I'm gonna need a lot of help on this one. So, if you do not want to volunteer, please stand up. Oh, good. You all want to volunteer. Hey, go. Ladies and gentlemen, the story of old MacDonald. Now, it was a very hot day. Anyway, old MacDonald was out on the farm working with his trusty horse. No, horse. Close enough. Gradually it began to grow dark. A storm was brewing. Suddenly, there was a bolt of lightning. Oh, yeah. And a crash of thunder. Old MacDonald said, "I'm to go in now." Old MacDonald said, "Wee doggies, it's getting late." Wee doggies, it's getting late. All right. Now, in the distance, we can hear a clock strike the hour. It was 5. Could have been a little closer to 6. So old MacDonald ran up to the farmhouse. He tried the front door, but it was locked. He ran to the back door. He walked casually to the back door, but it was locked. So he rang the doorbell. Yeah! But it was broken. He took a big old hammer and he busted in the lock. Pushed open the door, and there stood Mrs. Old MacDonald. Boy, oh boy, was she mad! The baby was a-crying, the telephone was a-ringing, and the man from the bank was there to collect the rent due on the farm. Come on. Old MacDonald said, "We can't pay the rent." "We can't pay the rent." Well, that's okay with me. Mrs. Old MacDonald said, "We must pay the rent." Oh, that's good. And these two began to argue back and forth. "We can't pay the rent. We can't pay the rent." Hey! Mrs. Old MacDonald, now she got so upset, she dropped the baby. Easy, said Old MacDonald. I gotta be honest with you, buddy. You ain't got a big future in show business. Die, said Mrs. Old MacDonald. Die. Oh, said the baby. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. head off.
You got any friendly like girl?
Friendly. Howdy, ma'am. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Kind of chilly, isn't it?
Hey, you know, I think you better scoot back and practice being friendly, okay?
Okay.
Miss Lily, does it really like shampoo act?
Well, I thought he's kind of cute. Oh, but speaking of cute, I can't wait till y'all see my next act.
What is it?
It's my beautiful girls, of course. And they're all dressed up in those fancy black costumes. Yeah, I'll bet you're all ready, aren't you? Yeah. My girls.
Chance.
What'd you say?
Chance.
Sam, you mean how?
We know how.
He wants chance.
Chance to do what, Sam?
Me sure I'm squawming to mention it.
Now,
needs your help now. Clap along with me real slow like this. Here we go. Come on. Everybody clap.